Summer means construction season in Washington, and we're talking about some big changes coming to Grandview, thanks to a multifaceted partnership. And take a look at this, the East Coast getting a devastating blast of wildfire smoke. We're tracking that ahead on Good Morning Northwest.
From Camp KVUE Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. And Jill, we've been talking about it all week.
Yes.
The hot temperatures, they've been with us. Pretty hot yesterday.
Extremely hot, especially for early June.
Yes, for early June. We are going to be building on the heat again today. We aren't seeing any records break today, but still, we could see triple digits.
Oh, wow.
Most likely going to fall just...
Not ready for that yet.
Okay, all right. Be still your heart. It's probably going to miss it just below it. Let's take a look outside at our lovely Skycam. And again, folks, we're at the Columbia Point Skycam. We're going to have yet another beautiful morning. We've been just knocking our mornings out of the park since Memorial Day. So get ready for another beautiful morning. And as we look at our day, maybe a little bit of cloud coverage as we head into our evening hours. 96 for the lovely Yakima region. As we get into the Tri-Cities, 98. So we could possibly get to triple digits, but most likely will fall just short. In Walla Walla, 96 as well. We could see a little bit of spotty showers, especially Pendleton area as we get into our evening hours. Slight chance of that, but as we get into tomorrow, we have a good chance of seeing, well, scattered showers, even possibly some thunder showers. So a lot going on, folks. So hot today, scattered rain tomorrow, and a cool down starting tomorrow. I'll get you ready for all that in my forecast coming up. But for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
Thank you, Jason. As of this week, Walla Walla police have officially started using body cameras. The police department says the cameras have sensors that will automatically turn on and start recording if an officer pulls their gun or activates their taser. Police say getting the cameras required a lot of work with the city to find funding for the technology and to get community input on how the cameras will be used. They also created a new records technician position to handle requests for body camera video. This week, the Pasco City Council voted to allow pot shops in parts of the city. This debate has been going on for months, and the final vote was delayed several times before this week's council meeting. The final rule puts strict limits on where the businesses will be allowed to operate. The city of Grandview broke ground Tuesday on the city's first ever truck plaza. Cap KVUE's Emily Goodell tells us the $8.1 million project is a partnership between a private business owner, the city, port, and county to help Grandview grow.
The average trucker drives several hundred miles a day before they're required to take a break, sometimes on the side of the road without a truck stop in sight. It's a problem the city of Grandview won't have for much longer.
We rely a lot on trucks getting in and out of our community. It's been something that the community has been asking for a very long time.
A safe place for truckers to stop, shop, and stay in Grandview. The plan is to build the city's first ever truck plaza here at Grandview Business Park, owned by the Port of Grandview. It's located just off of the freeway near Wine Country Road and Higgins Way. In the first phase, the plaza will have a gas station, truck stop, convenience store, and restaurants. The second phase will add a 40-room hotel. A big plus for the hundreds of truck drivers going in and out of the neighboring Walmart distribution center every day.
It's nice to know they have someplace that's in the middle of between us and Seattle that they can shut down before they run out of hours and have to do it on the side of the road. This gives them someplace to fuel, to shower, to rest, to eat. And I have been in 6 different distribution centers across the country, and this is the first time I've had one on my doorstep. So this is really exciting for me.
The city, port, and Yakima County chipping in funds to get water, sewer, and roads into the property. The owner providing the rest at more than $7 million.
Total, when that whole project complete, probably 60 jobs at least. We feel good. When people think they are, no jobs and we give them job, we feel good.
City officials say their hope is that the truck plaza will increase the city's capacity for hosting events and attract more people and businesses to the community. Reporting in Grandview, Emily Goodell, Cap KVUE Local News.
Officials tell us the goal is to have the first phase with the truck plaza, gas station, and restaurants done by the end of the year. Here in the Tri-Cities area, the Candy Mountain Preserve Trailhead closed Tuesday and will remain closed today because of road improvement work. Workers will pave a street just off of Dallas Road and conduct hard surfacing of the trailhead parking lot. Local traffic can still access East 669 PR Northeast during the road work, but it will drop to a single lane. The Pasco School District has announced a sponsorship of the Federal Summer Food Service Program for children. Kids 18 and younger can get free breakfast and lunch during the summer. Meals will be offered at Pasco High School, Virgie Robinson Elementary, New Horizon High School, Stevens Middle School, Barbara McClintock STEM Elementary, Maya Angelou Elementary, and Chiawana High School. Dates and times vary, and you can find that information on our website, yaktrinews.com. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
Folks, it's going to be a scorcher today. We have more sunshine this morning, even some shower activity likely tomorrow. I'll get you ready for what's to come, and my first alert weather forecast is coming right up.
And wildfire smoke is making headlines once again, but will it be headed our way? We're tracking that in the next 15 minutes on Good Morning Northwest.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with the product so good you'll never have to replace it again. All roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the heat and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let M&M Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, stunning smiles for the whole family.
From Cap Cay View, Apple Valley Eats.
The next time your jaws are aching for a really great seafood dinner, where would you rather be?
I'd rather be at Sea Galley. Now, isn't that a good idea? At Sea Galley, we have lobster and clam chowder and shrimp. At Sea Galley, you don't need to wait for the weekend. We offer 3 cuts of slow roasted juicy prime rib 7 days a week. And don't forget, we offer our all-you-can-eat salad bar. Or the Shipwreck Lounge with local beers, wines, and a variety of signature drinks. And don't forget, we've got crab legs. Come on down to Sea Galley.
So come get your crab legs tonight.
Pasco Parks and Rec invites you to join in and get involved. They offer a variety of summer classes and programs for all ages, preschool to adult and everyone in between. There's a class, event, or program this summer just for you. Register, reserve, or inquire today. Join all the special events Pasco Parks and Recreation has to offer all summer long. Learn more at PascoParksandRec.com. Get fit, have fun, do more with Pasco Parks and Rec.
It's a summer full of celebrations at Legends Casino Hotel, where the beats better have my money, up to $5,500. We're giving away over $21,000 every Thursday in June, and a Beats Dream Vacation. Break out your Legends Rewards card when playing your favorite slot machine to earn entries, and you could be on your way to a tropical vacay. Plunge into the summer celebration at Legends Casino Hotel, within winning distance.
A new roof looks great. A new roof with new gutters looks amazing. With Aero Roofing, amazing is now more affordable than ever. Get 25% off gutters with your new re-roof. Did we mention our 50-year roof warranty at no extra cost? Don't miss this limited time offer. Give Aero Roofing a call today.
Portion of Cap Cay View sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. Time right now is 5:09. Bale Breaker Brewing Company partnered with Yakima Pride to create the Lady Sparkle Haze IPA. The beer was featured at a community pint night Tuesday and will be on tap at Bale Breaker Brewing Company in Moxie for the rest of the month. $1 from every purchase goes to support Yakima Pride.
The LGBT community is here. We are growing. We're a very inclusive environment, so it's always fun to have these businesses come out and support and be these great community allies and partners with us.
And again, the fundraiser goes on through the end of the month. Coming up, with temperatures warming up, we're talking about an innovative effort in Arizona to keep cities a little bit cooler. And Jason Valentine returns with a look at your first alert forecast next on Good Morning Northwest.
For all the times we've been inspired to be just like Dad. Right now, save $50 on the FSA 57 trimmer. Real STIHL. Find yours.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest membership savings book, arriving exclusively in members' mailboxes this week. Our 16-page book has store-wide savings in every department. Enjoy your spring and summer on the patio for less. Bi-Mart has you covered. Plus, find great savings in sporting goods, pet supplies, and pantry essentials. Bi-Mart saves you more. Save now with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
From Cap Cave View, Apple Valley Eats.
Well, I think what you'll find at Coyote Canyon, we have, not only some of the best and most consistent wines, and it's our goal to have just a really good time, and our staff wants to show all our customers a good time. So we also have a lot of different events, and so if you come in, our staff will definitely show you a good time while you taste some of the best wines, not only in Washington, but probably in the world.
So yeah, we're pretty unique in the fact that we grow over 26 varietals at our vineyard, and we make about 20 of them here at the winery. We love food and wine. With all the different wines that we have basically a pairing for kind of anything that you're going for. For me, probably my favorite pairing would be our Bozak Red Blend. Give me a nice cut of steak with that, grilled potatoes, grilled asparagus, and I'm good to go.
My wife has been, as you can see on all the walls, continues to paint a lot of pictures, and a few years ago we started doing an artist series. It's a beautiful picture that my wife painted of those horses on that slope of the Horse Heaven Hills.
Hey, check out the new Oreo Brookie Blizzard at DQ. Oreo pieces, brownie, and cookie. This treat is doing the most, which makes it the perfect treat for when you're doing, well, the least. Oh, this is nice. Oh, come on!
Hey, neighbor!
We were enjoying a moment with the Oreo Brookie Blizzard. Okay. This is more like it. Enjoy your Oreo Brookie Blizzard moment today. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Matt Frazier, America's top psychic medium.
Now, Cap Cave View First Alert weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. We've made it to midweek. We have another beautiful morning. A little bit of cloud coverage out there, but still plenty of sunshine. It is going to be another gorgeous day, but we do have a bit of changes on the way as we see these very hot temperatures today. We are warm this morning, mostly in the 50s. If not, you're right in 48 in Ellensburg, so very warm. So we're going to hit our apex today. Then we're going to start to cool down tomorrow for your Thursday, and by Friday we're down to 84. Then slowly warming back up as we head into our next work week. But definitely this is going to be the warmest day for our next 7 days and maybe for the next couple of weeks. So we also are on the edge of a storm. So that is coming up from the south, low pressure system in Nevada. We're right on the edge of it. This yellow, which is again slight chance of storms, is Spokane, Panhandle of Idaho, and the western part of Montana. Our areas are just on the periphery. So let's take a look. We just have a generic chance at seeing some shower activity. Could even see a little bit of thunder and lightning as a part of that. that. So let's take a look at exactly what we're talking about. So today we're seeing mostly sunny skies, though we're seeing a little bit of clouds get in and out, and could even see just a bit of showers coming in from the south. That is coming in tonight for Pendleton. But as we move along into our overnight period, we could see some storms start to form as we get into tomorrow morning. So your commute could see a little bit of shower activity, and then Ellensburg area, Pendleton area. Again, these are just good chances of seeing a little bit of shower activity, and maybe in for the evening hours for Thursday. Then we'll see just a little bit as we get into Friday, then that will be dissipating. So looks like best chance will be tomorrow morning and then tomorrow evening into Friday morning for those storm chances. But still, they are going to be quick if they come to your city. So let's take a look at our winds, exactly where we expect it, 10 mile per hour to light. So do expect not too much wind today. Still, just like yesterday afternoon, we'll see breeze at times, and we'll see winds pick up as we get to Friday, as we start that cool down 20 to 10 mile per hour wind. So a little heavier than it has been, but still very nominal as we head into our weekend. So a little bit of wind on your Friday. So let's take a look at our highs today. You got it, mid 90s for Toppenish, Yakima, 92 for Ellensburg. If Ellensburg is in the 90s, you know it's going to be hot. Mid to upper 90s for the Mid-Columbia, and as we head over into the Blue Mountain region, right in those mid to lower 90s. So folks, we have that hot day today, then we have that shower activity. Again, quick showers tomorrow into Friday morning, then we cool all the way down to 81 for Yakima by Friday. Then we start to warm up as we move along into our weekend and our next work week. More sunshine than not for the week ahead, but still could see those showers roll in tomorrow. 98 today for the Tri-Cities, and cooler by Friday. And then we kind of level out. But still, folks, even 84, we are above our average for this time of year. So warm conditions are going to continue. So please hydrate. Use sunscreen and your sunglasses today. Protect yourself if you're outside. And again, maybe a little showers in Pendleton tonight. Other than that, get ready for cooler temperatures and scattered showers tomorrow.
A large swath of the eastern United States faces air quality alerts this morning due to smoke from the wildfires in Canada. New York is seeing the worst air pollution of any city in the world, and wildfire smoke is creating a health hazard for people as far south as the Carolinas. More than 400 wildfires are burning across Canada, from the western provinces to Quebec. One expert says if you're exposed to air quality that's this bad for 24 hours, it would be equivalent to smoking 6 cigarettes.
We're really seeing these exceptional levels that are traditionally seen in really populated cities.
A recent study at Stanford University found in the last decade there's been a 27-fold increase in the number of people living in areas with an unhealthy amount of air pollution, like the kind we see from wildfires, at least one day per year. And while we're no strangers to wildfire smoke here in the Pacific Northwest, we're actually getting a break at the moment. This map from airnow.gov shows that there's wildfire smoke in the Pacific and in eastern Montana, but our region is comparatively clear for now. A local dog rescue is asking for your help after they were given a severely malnourished dog. This 3-year-old Belgian Malinois was found by Animal Control last week near Pasco High School. Mikey's Chance Rescue says at the time she weighed 20 pounds. That's the weight of an 8-week-old puppy, not a 3-year-old dog. Maddox Dog Training Academy in Eltopia is caring for her as she regains strength, but she does have a long road to recovery. You can check out our website, yaktrinews.com, to find out more information about how to help. Check this out. Phoenix, Arizona just hit a milestone in its efforts to cool down the city with a new kind of coating on the pavement. But not everyone is on board. Luz Delia Caballero explains.
Here's to 100 miles.
Mayor Kate Gallegos says it's 100 miles of feeling the difference with cool pavement in Phoenix neighborhoods.
We were actually honored for having the largest cool pavement program in the world.
And so Phoenix continues taking to the streets, applying this cool seal that is a water-based, non-toxic recyclable product that bonds to the asphalt, all to make Phoenix cooler. Joey Starantino was walking when he noticed the cool pavement was about to be applied.
I mean, if it's going to cool it down 10, 15 degrees, I'd say it's
it'd be probably a good thing. But a couple of degrees, I think just is a waste of taxpayers' money.
Mayor Gallego, though, says studies are favorable.
Cool pavement not only reduces surface temperatures up to 12 degrees at the midday and afternoon hours, it also lengthens the maintenance of our streets. That's a big deal.
Adding nighttime temperatures are about a ½ degree lower over areas with the special coating. Last year, this coating peeled off in one Phoenix neighborhood following a big storm. The city says that's because the seal coat they originally applied did not stick and they used a different coat product to retreat it, which ultimately caused the peeling. Residents here, like Lorenzo Hernandez, just hope that doesn't happen again.
But like I said, only time will tell.
The city is hoping to have 118 total miles of cool pavement installed by the end of 2023.
Well, it's feeling like summer, and that's perfect for baseball. Coming up, we're talking about a schedule change for the Tri-City Dust Devils that could save you a lot of money on a family outing this weekend. And still ahead, it's only June of 2023, but we're already seeing a surge of people making their plans for November of next year. That's right, we're looking ahead to presidential campaign announcements expected today, coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
You know, when you're behind the wheel, be it in an airplane, car, or boat, you take on certain responsibility for yourself and for the other guy. So even when you're enjoying yourself this summer, keep safety and responsibility in mind.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Things are heating up. Good thing this Rogue has the most standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Hurry. These epic offers won't last forever.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and Hermiston. Every location is conveniently located, and now Smoke City for Less Hermiston has relocated to North 1st Street by AutoZone. An easy turnoff, $3.95, and you are there. For the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, Kratom, and specialty products too. Open 7 days a week, 5 locations, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and the new location in Hermiston, off $3.95. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
There are some people who have been tricked and lied to by someone they trust, someone they may even love, someone who sells them for sex. That's sex trafficking, and it's a crime. If you're a victim of sex trafficking, know that there is hope. There is a way out, a way to a better life. There are people who can help. You just need to take the first step.
The Support Advocacy and Resource Center, SARC, is here to help. Visit us at supportadvocacyresourcecenter.org. Services are free and confidential.
That sound. Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves!
Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
You know, when you're behind the wheel, be it in an airplane, car, or boat, you take on certain responsibility for yourself and for the other guy. So even when you're enjoying yourself this summer, keep safety and responsibility in mind.
Portion of KapKV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back on this Wednesday morning. So folks, it's a hot one today, but it's not record hot today. We are 10 to even 3 degrees above our, for our forecast. We're 10 degrees or more in our record highs above that. So 110 for the Tri-Cities. My goodness, that's 12 degrees above what we expect today. Still, don't discount it. It is going to be a hot one today, especially for this time of year. Make sure you hydrate and have that sunscreen on and possibly some sunglasses as well. Jill.
Thank you, Jason. Well, the Tri-City Dust Devils will be playing at Geesis Stadium tonight in a series that was originally set for Eugene, Oregon. A scheduling conflict means that the 6-game series moves to Pasco, but the Eugene Emeralds will still be the home team. Tickets for the series are just $5 each, and parking will be free. There are 6:30 games tonight, tomorrow, and Friday, and then a Saturday doubleheader and a noon game on Sunday. Well, there's a day for everything, but with that big warm-up on the way, it's kind of perfect that today is National Chocolate Ice Cream Day. And it's not clear why this holiday falls on June 7th, but it appears chocolate was actually one of the very first flavors of frozen dessert. It was mentioned in an Italian book almost 350 years ago.
Jill, is it okay for me to say I don't like chocolate ice cream?
You don't?
It doesn't work for me.
No, I do like chocolate ice cream, but I think I do actually prefer vanilla over it.
I do too.
Well, Starbucks is expanding its controversial Oleato drinks, and you can now try them for yourself here in the Tri-Cities and Yakima.
Okay, these have gotten mixed reviews. Oleato, is that how we pronounce it?
I think so.
All right, let's go with it. It's something that Starbucks started offering earlier this year, which is coffee with olive oil. Now, the combination of oil and coffee reportedly caused digestion problems for some people, but company officials say it will continue to make it available in at least 8 markets across 15 states and globally.
I don't know. How do you feel about that? Would you try it?
Why not? I mean, olive oil, is it extra virgin olive oil? That's the good olive oil? I don't know. But supposedly, I'm sure it's fine.
I feel like it's one of those things. You have to try it before you knock
it'd be
it.
a little slippery, I think. Getting back to the Dust Devils, all this week, $5 tickets.
I know.
For a family of 8. That is a fantastic
deal. Yes.
deal. So head on out. It will be weird to have them, the home team, kind of bat first.
Yeah,
But
kind
still,
of strange.
Yeah, but anyways, Eugene's loss is the Dust Devils game.
That's
All right, folks, all of your first alert weather forecast coming up. It's a sparkler. Can't wait to tell you about it next.
And this morning, we're talking about how to protect your pets in that heat wave with one simple and free step. Plus, police have now arrested a teenager after a deadly mass shooting in Richmond, Virginia that investigators say targeted a high school graduation. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
In today's Tech Bites, Instagram may soon have its own AI chatbot. Online tech reports say testing is underway for the new feature, allowing users to get answers and advice from the chatbot in their direct messages. The chatbot will reportedly have 30 different personalities to choose from. Apple's autocorrect is getting an upgrade. The new operating system will learn from your habits, fixing words that are frequently misspelled and leaving those that are intentionally included. And the feature will use AI to predict your next word. And a Queen's Gambit chess video game is coming to Netflix next month. The game is based on the streaming series of the same name. Netflix describes the game as an immersive trip through character Beth Harmon's world. It's one of several Netflix games coming this summer. And those are your Tech Bites. Have a great Wednesday, everyone.
Your record label is taking off, but so is your sound engineer. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
If you've had thyroid eye disease for years, and your bloodshot eyes have you seeing red, it's not too late for another treatment option. To learn more, visit treated.com. That's treat, TED.com.
Okay, everyone, our mission is complete balanced nutrition. Together, we provide nutrients to support immune, muscle, bone, and heart health.
Ensure with 25 vitamins and minerals. Enter the $10,000 Nourishing Moments giveaway.
And where down we go, oh, baby.
Acqua di Gio, Eau de Toilette, and the new Eau de Parfum, Giorgio Armani. At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
Developing news from the Vatican this morning. Pope Francis returning to the hospital and is expected to spend several days there. We're talking about that. Plus, The list of Republicans running for president in 2024 is growing fast. The latest high-profile announcement coming up.
And it is a hot Wednesday ahead, near triple digits in some of our cities with a cool down and scattered showers on deck tomorrow. I'll get you prepared with my first alert weather forecast.
From Camp KVUE Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Good Wednesday morning. Good Wednesday morning to you, Jill.
Yes, and to you as well.
What I love about Wednesday, the weekend's on the horizon.
You can see it.
We can see it. It's still a ways off, but we can definitely see it. And you know what else we're going to be seeing today?
What's that?
Quite a bit of heat.
Yes.
And quite a bit of sunshine. Just going to be a beautiful day, but do protect yourself if you're outside. Let's take a look outside and a beautiful shot from our Legends Skycam in Toppenish. I just love this shot in the morning with the sun coming on to the mountains. Just beautiful conditions, folks. And get ready for more El Sol, though we do have a bit of cloud coverage. First real hint of cloud coverage that we've seen in quite some time. So we are going to see a little bit of clouds here and there for Yakima today. And look at these highs, 96 for Yakima. Goodness, we're at 98 for the Tri-Cities. If we're off just a little bit, maybe triple digits, but most likely not over in the Walla Walla area, 96 as well. So folks, we're going to continue to be hot today, just going to build and build. But as we get to tomorrow, we're going to start to see those cooler temperatures start. That will be in earnest by Friday when we're in the mid to lower 80s. So a big cool down on the way. We also have shower activity to talk about. Slight chance late tonight, but better chance will be tomorrow into our Friday morning. So hot today, scattered rain tomorrow, and a cool down very soon. I'll get to that in my forecast. It's coming up. But for right now, we're going to send it back to Jill.
Thank you, Jason. And for those of you planning to take a walk today with or without your furry family members, you may want to get out the door a bit earlier than usual when temperatures are as hot as Jason's been telling us about this afternoon and evening. It's not a good idea to have pets out on the sidewalk because after soaking up the heat all day, it can burn their paws. A good way to check is to hold the back of your hand against the sidewalk or pavement. And if it's too hot for you, it is too hot for your pets. And a reminder, it is illegal to leave any animal alone in the heat without access to shade and water. Police can break into your car if they see that an animal is in danger. But in Washington, you could also face charges just for leaving an animal tied up or penned up outside in the heat without shade and water. We have new information this morning about a teenage boy found dead in Toppenish over the weekend. The Yakima County coroner has identified him as 17-year-old Eduardo Cerda. According to the coroner, Cerda died from a gunshot wound to the torso. Authorities consider this a homicide investigation. 911 call records indicate the Yakima County Sheriff's Office deputies located the body early Sunday morning on South Alder Street. No word on any suspects or a possible motive. What should have been a time of celebration for families turned into a deadly mass shooting in Richmond, Virginia last night. A 19-year-old is now in custody accused of shooting 7 people outside a high school graduation ceremony, killing 2. Gloria Pazmina has been tracking that investigation overnight.
Obviously, this should have been a safe space. People should have felt safe at a graduation.
A safe place turned deadly Tuesday night as gunshots rang out following a high school graduation in Virginia. Graduates and their families were celebrating and taking photos in Richmond's Monroe Park when chaos erupted.
Just everybody started running and I pushed her down on the ground. We got down on the ground and it's just chaos from there. You just kept hearing shots. It was like 8, 9, 10 shots.
Several non-gunshot related injuries were also reported due to the panic as people rushed to safety, including a 9-year-old girl who was hit by a car.
People were having panic attacks, falling on the ground, screaming. Some people fell. One child was hit by a car.
Richmond police say a 19-year-old man who they believe was the shooter is in custody. Huguenot High School's ceremony was the second commencement to happen at the Altria Theater Tuesday. A third scheduled ceremony for later that night was canceled. Richmond's mayor expressed outrage over the tragedy and promised those who are guilty will be brought to justice.
This should not be happening anywhere. Anywhere. A child should be able to go to their graduation and walk out their graduation and enjoy the accomplishment with their friends and their families.
In Richmond, Virginia, I'm Gloria Pasmino.
Even with a suspect in custody, Richmond Public Schools opted to close today out of an abundance of caution. And all of the high school graduations in the district that were scheduled for this week have been canceled. More than 18,000 people across the nation have died from gun violence so far this year, according to the Gun Violence Archive. But that's not a record. A new report from the Johns Hopkins Center for Gun Violence Solutions says the record number of gun-related deaths for the United States so far was in 2021. Nearly 49,000 people died that year. The report from Johns Hopkins also says guns are the leading cause of death for children and teenagers in the U.S. We are tracking developing news this morning. The Vatican says Pope Francis has gone to the hospital for intestinal surgery. The 86-year-old Pope is expected to stay in the hospital for several days. This comes just a couple of months after he was hospitalized for chest pain. That turned out to be bronchitis. The federal government is facing a lawsuit because it gave Medicare the authority to negotiate lower prices for prescription medication. Because Medicare is such a big institution, it has a lot of buying power. Merck says it's too much power. The drug maker is suing the government, saying that letting Medicaid negotiate lower prices basically forces companies to hand over their products without fair pay. We don't even know yet which medications could be negotiated down. The first list, which should be less than a dozen drugs, is expected in September. Washington Senator Patty Murray issued a response to Merck's lawsuit. She says the drug manufacturer is just protecting itself and its money, saying in part, quote, "While big drug companies may not want to be at the negotiating table, the American people are sick and tired of giant pharmaceutical corporations putting their executives' paychecks above its patients." End quote. This morning, former Vice President Mike Pence publicly announced his plan to run for president in 2024. His campaign filed paperwork, which was the first step in the process a few days ago. And this comes just after former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie announced his plans to run again. Christie ran for president in 2016, but dropped out of the race that Donald Trump went on to win. Former governors of South Carolina and Arkansas have already started their 2024 presidential campaigns. Christie will also be facing off against current Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, and former President Trump. Another major tech company is paying to settle a lawsuit over children's data being stored without parents' knowledge. Plus, Jason Valentine is here with a look at your forecast.
We have heat and sun on the way, and then showers tomorrow. All of your forecasts coming right up.
And a little girl missing in the forests of Washington for a full day is home safe this morning. How rescuers finally found her, coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
I was scared the night you overdosed, but I was prepared. I brought naloxone with me. I learned when to use it. I learned how to use it. And I know you trusted me to use it. I held your hand tight when you woke up because I wanted you to feel safe. Your life is worth saving, friend, and I would save it again if I had to.
My mom hired a bath fitter to make me a new bath. My friend Jimmy said that when he got a new bath, it took forever. Jimmy didn't have to take a bath for a month. I didn't even get to miss one bath. It's just not fair.
Bathfitter will remodel your bath in as little as one day. We've got over 2 million satisfied customers and 35 years experience. Call now or visit bathfitter.com for a free in-home consultation.
Welcome to the Village Bistro. We're happy you're here. I wanted to share with you some of the things we have on our menu. One of my favorite things is our lemon ricotta pancakes, topped with blueberries and powdered sugar and butter. And oh my, they are so delicious. You gotta try our 4-cheese mac and cheese or burgers. Some say they're the best in town. We love to get to know each customer that comes in, and we want you to feel like family when you're with us.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the heat and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want your yard.
At Good Shepherd, it is not just a job. It is our mission. A mission to improve the health of our community. To give you our hearts, our minds, our compassion, the best technology available, and the greatest medicine of all, kindness. Thank you for trusting us with your care.
Whether you're looking to add a splash of color to your home, planting your very own vegetable garden, or expanding your dream landscape, Queen's Gate Gardens is the place to go this summer. Queen's Gate Gardens in Richland, let's grow together.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
TriQ Credit Union C3 Slam comes to Richland July 8th and 9th at John Dam Plaza.
A consumer alert this morning. Microsoft is the latest big tech company paying millions of dollars over privacy concerns. The FTC says the company collected personal information on children through its Xbox Live gaming service and didn't let parents know the full extent of the data it gathered. According to the FTC, kids under the age of 13 may have shared images, video, and audio of themselves on their account profiles, as well as their real names and logs of their activity on the platform. The FTC also alleges that for years, Microsoft kept personal information of children who started to sign up for Xbox Live, but never completed the process. As part of the settlement, Microsoft has agreed to delete that data. Coming up, we're getting a look at just how much it might cost to get potentially dangerous forever chemicals out of the water for good. But first, we'll return with a look at your first alert weather forecast. Time right now is 5:41.
Matt Frazier, America's top psychic medium.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
From Cap View, Apple Valley Eats.
I do quite a few cupcakes. We rotate about 10 flavors a day. Our signature cupcake is red velvet, and in our top 10, of course, is Dr. Pepper, red velvet, chocolate overload, strawberry cheesecake, lemon cheesecake, Bavarian cream, pina colada, salted caramel, and confetti. We're the only soul food deli in the Tri-Cities, and we sell the traditional Louisiana soul food, red beans and rice, macaroni and cheese, collard greens and cornbread, barbecue pork, we do barbecue chicken, jambalaya, etouffee. We don't always have those things, but we do rotate them in and out, and now we're kind of looking at maybe doing some alligator. Well, it started when I was fascinated about the cupcake craze that started about 2004, 2005. So I rented a space at Pasco Specialty Kitchen and started making cupcakes and going out there on Saturday. And they did really, really well. We did that for a couple of years, and then the director of the market suggested I go out and start a storefront. So we started looking for a space that we could afford. So we've been around going on 23 years now. So we're the oldest cupcake store in the Tri-Cities, and the best.
Fred's has Bosch dishwashers in stock and on sale. Bosch dishwashers are marked down at the Memorial Day sale.
Remodeling your kitchen? Fred's has full Bosch kitchen packages in stock.
Plus, get exclusive rebates from Fred's on Bosch kitchen packages.
Bosch makes the quietest dishwashers in America. Freestanding and counter-depth French door refrigerators and stunning industrial-style ranges. Get exclusive instant rebates on Bosch kitchen packages.
Fred's Memorial Day sale is on now. Don't miss it.
sound? Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves!
Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
Now, Cap KVU First Alert weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Oh, we've made it to midweek. A little bit of cloud coverage out there, but still ample sunshine, and we're going to be seeing the heat. It will be on today, so do get prepared. Very hot temperatures. We got a hot morning so far. 52 for the Tri-Cities and Yakima. Almost our cool spots, despite Ellensburg there at 47. Other than that, the rest of our areas are in the mid to upper 50s. So a very warm morning, and we're going to have a very warm day. So we're going to be in the mid to upper 90s for most of our cities. 98 for the Tri-Cities, just below our records, about 10 or 5 degrees off of our record high. So we're not breaking any records today, but still plenty of heat. Then we're going to see a pretty steep drop off down to 84 by Friday. So all of our areas mid to lower 80s. Much cooler, then we'll slowly warm up into our next work week. Still, folks, even though we're going down to 84, we're still above our average for this time of year, so not too cool. So as we're moving into tomorrow, we're on the edge of this storm system coming in from the south. Low pressure system kind of ruling the roost there in Nevada. Now the heavier spot will be in Spokane, Coeur d'Alene area, Panhandle of Idaho, and western Washington. But our areas, we're just going to be seeing, western Montana. We're going to be seeing just a general chance of seeing some scattered showers with lightning possible. And we could see a little bit of shower activity tonight. And these chances are going to continue as we head into our Friday morning. So here's what we're talking about. Our futurecast. As we move into today, we do have a little bit more cloud coverage than we're used to. And really, Pendleton could see just a little bit of shower activity coming in from the south. So we'll keep an eye on that. As we get into tomorrow morning, more scattered showers throughout our areas, early, late morning, early afternoon. Then as we get into our Thursday evening, more scattered showers into our Friday afternoon. So folks, on and off showers, very likely. Could even see some thunder and lightning in there. But folks, it does look very quick. Nothing really sustained. It'll show up and then move along pretty darn quickly. Wind speeds about where we expect to be today, 10 miles per hour and light. And that will continue into tomorrow. As we get to Friday, though, we are going to see between 10 and 20 mile per hour winds. So a little bit of stepped up wind, and then winds will be much lighter as we head into our weekend. So again, no real wind events on the way. So mid 90s for the Yakima Valley, 92 for Ellensburg. Very warm throughout our areas. Mid to, well, let's just say mid to upper 90s for the Mid-Columbia and over in the Blue Mountain region. 96 for our good friends in Walla Walla. 93 for Pendleton. So folks, 7-day forecast, and here's what we're looking at. We're going to go down to 91 for Yakima and then 81 by Friday. So a 15-degree drop from Wednesday to Friday. And again, we'll see those off and on showers. Then we're going to dry up as we head into our weekend and next work week as we start to warm up back to 91 on Sunday. Overnight lows mostly in the mid to lower 60s. In the Tri-Cities area, down to 91 for your Thursday tomorrow with those quick showers, AM quick showers, 84 by Friday, and then slowly warming up. And again, folks, we are going to see more sunshine than not for the week ahead. Just do get ready for a little bit more cloud coverage as we get to tomorrow, and especially early on Friday to maybe the early afternoon. But today, folks, we're not breaking any records with our highs, but it's going to be plenty hot for most of our areas, mid to upper 90s with a little bit of cloud coverage out there. Please stay safe and stay hydrated on this very hot Wednesday.
New this morning, the National Park Service says it appears an 80-year-old hiker who disappeared on a solo trip to Mount Rainier is dead. Dawes Eddy was a decorated mountaineer from Spokane who had climbed Mount Rainier dozens of times before. He started his latest climb on May 30th, but didn't make it back. 7 days into the search, friends and neighbors were holding out hope.
Yeah, last year they had to airlift him off a mountain. He fell, tripped, busted himself up pretty good. Hit his head, knocked some teeth out, I think. Scarred up his face, but he was right back at it as soon as he could. Of course, we're all still hoping, so we'll hopefully we get some good news here soon.
The National Park Service says search crews found a body matching Eddy's description in a crevasse on the southeast slope of the mountain. The Pierce County Medical Examiner will be in charge of the next steps. Take a look at this. The Grant County Sheriff's Office says Deputy Josh Fitzhugh swam across a lake to rescue a stranded swimmer. This drone footage from the Grant County Fire District 8 shows the deputy swimming to a man who apparently tried to swim to his raft, but got too tired to swim back to shore or climb into the raft. The Sheriff's Office says Deputy Fitzhugh gave the swimmer a flotation device, then pulled the man and his raft back to shore. And in Kittitas County, a 10-year-old girl is safe after she got lost during a walk with her family. The Kittitas County Sheriff's Office says the family was spending time in the Cle Elum River Valley when the child got separated from the group. Rescuers found her more than 24 hours later. The child told them once she realized she'd gotten lost, she knew she had to follow the river to find safety. Washington's Attorney General recently sued several companies accused of adding to forever chemicals in our environment. The lawsuit says those companies should be forced to help pay for cleanup, but it's not clear exactly how much that would cost. We could get some insight from Minnesota. Alan Henry has a look at cleanup efforts just getting underway there.
There are no existing technical guidance documents or textbooks around how to remove PFAS at wastewater facilities.
That's why the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency authored a study to look at how to remove the forever chemicals from wastewater facilities and how much it would cost.
This is new, and so when you try something for the first time and you're scaling it up from bench scale or research to a full treatment facility, you have a lot of unknowns. And so we're going to have a wide range in costs.
Costs estimated to be anywhere between $14 and $28 billion over 20 years. The good news, the state's recent ban of PFAS going into effect over the next decade should help.
Overall, the cost would be not at the high end of this range if we could effectively implement the PFAS ban and begin to phase the use of PFAS out so that there is not so many PFAS coming to our waste facilities.
The MPCA's commissioner hopes the study brings more awareness and action.
Putting the information out there so that we can, as leaders, work with people who can bring money to this challenge, as well as bring more awareness to the need to minimize PFAS in products that ends up in our waste, is really important both in the state and beyond into downstream communities.
That was Alan Henry reporting. Officials in Minnesota are saying that they simply can't afford to pay for the cleanup without outside help. When we come back, an incredible recovery marks another milestone. Damar Hamlin preparing to get back into the game. Next on Good Morning Northwest.
Pure Filtration Products is your Inland Northwest air quality specialist. We offer filtration products for all your commercial, industrial, and manufacturing needs. From cooling towers to industrial dust collection systems, commercial buildings, schools, hospitals, or manufacturing facilities, we have you covered. Call today and schedule your free facility site evaluation. We'll send a certified air filter specialist to your site to evaluate your filter requirements. Call or click today. Pure Filtration Products.
At Bruce Heating & Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating & Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $2,100 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating & Air.
Welcome to Some Bagels and Gelato at the Uptown Plaza in Richland. We've been making fresh bagels from scratch since 1991. From plain to everything and all those yummy flavors in between. Taste the difference that a fresh bagel can offer. We're sure you'll agree we have the best bagels in the whole world. And while a bagel is tasty on its own, it's even better when topped with our fresh-made flavored cream cheese. We have onion and chive, jalapeno, strawberry, and even sriracha. Go ahead, you know you want some. And when you want to step it up even more, our bagel sandwiches will keep you coming back again and again. Breakfast and lunch, hot and cold, we have a sandwich calling you. Of course, the best way to get your day going is with our fresh roasted coffee. Straight up black, latte, or mocha. Some Bagels and Gelato could be your new coffee break. And of course, we've been known to serve up smiles with our homemade gelato. A dozen flavors of goodness, certain to satisfy. Enjoy it here or take it to go. So, we invite you to visit us here in Richland or at our Kennewick location on Washington. Either way, you'll get friendly service and food that is sure to satisfy. Some bagels and gelato and some bagels too. So, we hope to see you real soon.
With friends, there are no secrets.
Chandler entered a Vanilla Ice look-alike contest and won. Ross came in fourth and cried.
The best way to end your day. Friends, tonight at 11:05 on Cap KVU.
When I go to get my hair cut, I fall asleep. He just kind of pushes me around like this.
Next live, Katrina Valve and Young Mazzino from Beef.
Today at 9 on Cap KVU. Men's Health Awareness Month from Prosser Memorial Health, prosserhealth.org.
All right, folks, it's time to get closer to home and another beautiful morning, folks. We do have a little bit more cloud coverage than we've seen, but still ample sunshine today and, well, ample heat. Here's what I'm talking about. Look at all of this warmth that we got coming in. Vantage is at 97. Ellensburg, you're at 92. You know, things are going to be very warm if Ellensburg gets to 92. Over in the lovely Yakima Valley, mid-90s throughout our areas. In the Mid-Columbia, we're in the mid to upper 90s. Now, folks, we aren't hitting any record highs today. We are still 10 to 5 degrees off of our record highs, but still a very warm day. Make sure to take care of yourself, your four-legged friends, and your family if you can. I'll have much more in my First Alert weather forecast that's coming right up.
The Denver Nuggets and Miami Heat will go head-to-head in Game 3 of the NBA Finals this evening. When the NBA Finals are tied 1-1 like they are right now, the team that wins Game 3 goes on to win the series 80% of the time. Game 3 tips off at 5:30 this evening, and we'll have a special edition of Cap KVU Local News for you after the game. Well, it's been just over 6 months since Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin collapsed on the field during Monday Night Football, and he's just marked a milestone. Getting back on the field, not just for exercise, but for actual practice with the team. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the latest on his remarkable recovery.
This morning, a big step forward for Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin, spotted by cameras wearing a helmet and taking part in team drills for the first time since having a near-death experience on the field.
Really proud of him, to take that next step. I'm just so proud of him and thrilled for where he's at in his journey. He's still got more milestones to hit.
Hamlin appearing upbeat, dancing and waving to the cameras during pre-practice drills.
I've just tried to take the approach of trying to support whatever he wants, his goals, take it day by day, and just trying to coach him get better. But it's great to see him out there.
It comes nearly 6 months after Hamlin suffered cardiac arrest during a Monday Night Football game.
Well, this is the last thing you want to see.
Hamlin resuscitated on the field, then spending 10 days recovering in hospitals in Cincinnati and Buffalo. Doctors have described his recovery as remarkable. Hamlin telling GMA's Michael Strahan back in February he wanted to play football again.
Do you want to get yourself back on the football field?
Eventually, that's always the goal. Things could have went differently in the details of the situation of everything that happened on the field. It could have been the last of me.
The Bills say the next step for Hamlin will be putting on pads and tackling during training camp.
Think back, we're just at the beginning of June, and that was the beginning of January, and we were just hoping he'd live. And now he's not only got a normal life, but we're talking about playing not any football, NFL football. So thrilled for him, all the people that have been around him, and it's an amazing story.
Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
It is an amazing story, and you can tell that he absolutely just